everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa and I am known as the Diamond Painting Accountant, both here on YouTube and over on Instagram. And today I am here to join you for the annual Christmas premieres that is organized by Crashly from Crafts with Crashly. If you've never watched a Christmas premiere before, the Christmas premieres are something that have been organized for a few years now. That's a way for us as a community to join together and keep people who may not have anybody to spend the holidays with company during this time of year. I think it's absolutely wonderful that Crashly organizes this every year, and she does a fantastic job at doing so. So thank you so much, Crashly. Today I am going to do an unboxing of a Christmas kit from Diamond Art Club. And then if we still have time left over, we might follow it up with a WIP and chat after this. So what I have today, I'm so excited for this one. What I have today is Home for the Holidays by Dakota Daetwiler. If y'all have watched my channel before, you know that I'm an absolute huge fan of Dakota Daetwiler. I love her art. So I am super excited to look and see what's inside. Diamond Art Club did recently change up the packaging on their boxes, so it does look a little bit different. I love the fact that you can now see the original artwork at the top of the box, because it makes it so much easier trying to find stuff in my stash now. It does have Home for the Holidays by Dakota Daetwiler, and the size, which is 22 inches by 22 inches or 55.8 by 55.8 centimeters. And it says square diamonds, so this will have square drills inside. On the side here, we do have a picture of the artwork, and it does tell us that it's got 45 colors, including 3 ABs and 2 fairy dust diamonds, and it does also tell us our total diamond count, which is going to be 50,176 drills. Now, the special drills included 3 ABs and 2 fairy dust. AB drills are, AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and what it is it's a coating over it's like a reflective coating over the top of the drills that just picks up the color from surrounding drills and reflects it and makes them sparkle and shine so much more. And then the fairy dust drills are drills that have almost like a mica powder coating on top. It's like they took glitter and ground it up super fine and then coated the drills with it. That gives it a really subtle shimmer to it. That's the word I was looking for. On the back of the box here, it does tell us everything that comes included with the kit. It's going to have the canvas, the drills, and then all of the items that are in the toolkit, which we will look at together. So let's jump right on in with this. As you proceed to watch me struggle. All right, inside the box, we have, so the canvases now also come inside this little tray. I really like that because I think it gives the box a little bit more structure, and I know Diamond Art Club can't control the shipping companies and how the shipping companies handle packages. The shipping companies up by me tend to be really rough with packages, so I've gotten some before where the exterior box is absolutely crushed, and a couple times the kit boxes have gotten crushed too, but I think this tray being inside there just gives it a little bit of more reinforcement. This is going to be our toolkit. Now, Diamond Art Club also, when they upgraded the boxes, they upgraded their toolkits too. So we've got this new white tray. It does say Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. Inside the tray, we do have, like I said, I'm just struggling today, I guess. We do have a stopper. We do have a pad of pink wax. We've got a single placer for a pen, And then we've got a thin plastic multi-placer. And then it also came with a pad of putty. And the reason it came with a pad of putty is because they now include, instead of the regular pen, they have this, I think it's called a twist and pick applicator pen. And what it is this is a multi-placer that you could use with the wax, but this end, you pull this cap off, and this is actually pre-loaded with putty. You twist it and the putty comes out, and the putty comes out there. So they included this pad of wax so that you could reload this pen if you choose to use the twist and pick applicator pen. And then the lid to the tray just slides right back on. And then we have our bag of baggies for your extra drills. I use them for extra drills at the end. They're, you can also use these to kit up into. I don't like working out of baggies, but there are some people that do. So you've got some baggies in there to kit up into if that's your jam. So we'll put the toolkit aside. Next up, we have this thank you with your purchase. I believe this replaced, yes it did. It replaced their previous like informational brochure. This does have tips and tricks for how to diamond paint up here. If you're a visual person, it has step-by-step instructions for how to diamond paint. It does have a list of what is included. And then there are some, what are these things called? QR codes. There are some QR codes here. This is a QR code to the VIP Facebook group, which you are eligible to join after you make your first purchase. And then these QR codes over here to the side, this one is for if you have an iPhone, and this one is for if you have an Android. And what it's going to do is it's going to take you to the app store for your applicable phone so that you can download their app. And when you make your first purchase through their app, you do get 20% off. This here that came out is going to be, I believe it's going to be our sticker sheet. It is. Here's our sticker sheet. So here we do have all of our stickers are going to be pre-cut. We're going to have, I think this is what is now meant to be the logbook sticker because they took away the smaller sticker. It's got a place for you to write your start and end date. It's got a picture of the original artwork, and then it does have all of the statistics down here. 45 diamonds, 45 colors, square shaped drills, the canvas size, and then their SKU number. And then on the sticker sheet here, we can see that some of these, like Diamond Art Club uses the DMC color code for the colors on their drills, which correlates to the DMC floss system for that's used in cross stitching. We can see here that these, so it used to be that Diamond Art Club had numbers below 150 for their ABs, but now what they've done is they have taken their, they have redone that, and now it's just labeled as AB with the DMC number. And then these here that start with Z, those are going to be our fairy dust drills, and we're going to take a look at where those go on the canvas. This is actually the first time I've ordered several of these kits that came in the new style, but I haven't opened one until now. Life has been super busy. So pick up the canvas out of the box, and then here ooh, that looks really cool in the camera. I hope y'all can see the rainbow. This is a new aspect of their kits as well. This is a trading card. What you're gonna do is when you get one of these trading cards, you'll scratch this off, and then on their site, they have a place for you to enter these trading cards. Now the color, I believe this is a bronze card. There's a way to tell based off of the color and I think the pattern of this border. I think that's how you can tell. Again, I haven't opened one of these new kits before, so I haven't dealt with the trading cards myself, but you on their site, they've got it listed what combination of codes from what color cards you need in order to redeem them for prizes. Prizes? Yeah, I guess prizes is the right word to use. Some of the things that they can be redeemed for include gift cards, I think trays or pens, And I think you get a certain combination of cards, and you could even order a custom made diamond painting from them. And I believe that this QR code here is what takes you to the place to redeem the code from. So that's really cool. This is probably what I will use in my logbook from here on out after I redeem the card. Not all of the new, I do know that not all of the new style kits will come with a trading card. I believe if it was produced after July 1st, it most likely will have one, assuming that the licensing agreement with the artist works out that way. If it was produced before July 1st, there's a possibility, but it's not guaranteed. And I guess really, even if it's after July 1st, it's not really guaranteed because of licensing. But for the most part, you'll see kits that are being produced new now come with those cards, I believe. Let's see if I can open this without tearing the plastic. Normally I can't. I did. Cool beans. So the canvas came in this nice little dust bag. The dust bag is branded Diamond Art Club Do It Makes You Sparkle. And the dust bag is there to keep your canvas nice and clean, prevent it from getting dirty. I love the feel of the backs of these canvases. They're just super soft and velvety. I'm so excited to look at this. And I love the fact that it's not super big. A lot of my stash is kits that are really, really big. And I've been feeling kind of intimidated by large kits recently, and I can't figure out why. I think it's might be because my time that I have to actually diamond paint is a lot less, and bigger kits take longer to complete. So I think that's why. So Diamond Art Club kits do come with poured glue on their canvases, so they are safe to roll back so that they will lay flatter. And this is one of those canvases affected by the pink lines. You know what? That is okay. I am not going to be too upset by that. So Diamond Art Club recently started on their canvases. They started using a perforated plastic cover. And with that, with the perforated plastic cover, it's meant to be so that you can just easily tear the sections apart. When they first started using that perforated cover, they found that it was really hard to tell where the perforations were. So they started having the perforations outlined in this pink ink. Well, what they did not realize from the maker of the plastic was that there is a right and a wrong way to put the plastic on the kits. And when the plastic was put on upside down, the pink ink transferred over onto the canvas itself. Now, if you're working on a canvas that has light colored drills, if you're working on an area of a canvas that has light colored drills, there is a chance you could see the pink lines behind the drills. Definitely more so with round drills than with square drills. I am not super concerned about this one because it does have square drills, and their square drill grid is so tight that the drills sit up against each other, so I'm not too worried about being able to see the pink lines. I do know that I have a round drill canvas from them that does have the pink lines on it, that you will be able to see the pink lines from behind the drills, but I'm going to try my hand with mica powder to see if I'm going to be able to easily cover that up. So here at the top of the canvas, we do see it says Diamond Art Club, Do What Makes You Sparkle. We've got the legend here on the upper left-hand side and the lower right-hand side. We do have a lifetime warranty on the on missing drills and on the canvas. We've got their social media here, and then we have a thumbnail of the original artwork, the name of the kit, Home for the Holidays, The size, which again is 22 inches by 22 inches or 55.8 centimeters by 55.8 centimeters. And then copyright, Dakota Daetwiler. So that copyright is super important. It lets us know that the artist owns the original artwork and that they have not only given their permission to Diamond Art Club for the artwork to be used, but that they are being compensated for the use of their artwork. Diamond Art Club does legally license all of their artwork, which is super important for the artists that create such beautiful art for us to do as a diamond painting. I'm so excited for this. I really am. Even though the pink lines, I wonder if y'all could see that actually. Can I show that in camera? Yeah, you can see it right here that the ink did transfer onto the canvas. But again, like I said, it's got square drills. I'm really not worried about it. Here we have our pack of drills. Dakota Daetwiler art is known for being really heavy on the blue colors, so we naturally have lots of blue drills. Here we have a sticker on here that says home for the holidays. If you store your drills separately from the canvas for storage purposes sake, that sticker is there to let you know which canvas this set of drills goes to. So let's take a look at these colors here. Let's take a moment to adore that, because when I go to put it back, it's not going to be that nice and pretty. Alright, naturally I just happened to grab the smallest packages of drills first, so let's go through these. We've got 3705, 740, AB321. This is one of those Aurora Borealis drills that I was talking about. It's got that reflective coating that picks up surrounding colors and makes them shimmer more than other drills. Then we've got this Z41. This is going to be our first fairy dust drill, and I think you can see it really well in the camera there, I hope. That fine mica powder coating that makes them shimmer in a very subtle way. Then we've got 413, AB972. There's our second AB that's going to have that coating on it. 6021. Okay, so I knew that Diamond Art Club had started making colors in the 6000s. Now the 6000s, you're not going to find those in the DMC floss code. And that is because Diamond Art Club recognized a gap in the available colors for drills in the DMC floss code. And so they started manufacturing their own colors to fill that gap with what they needed. So this is going to be one of those. And I have not worked on a kit before now that had one of the 6000s. So I'm really excited for that. Then we've got 168, 371, 3807, 779, 841, 415, 3782, 935, 160, 3362, 712, 3752, and 938. Then we've got 3072, 3842, a nice big bag of that pretty blue, 930, 803, 898, 813, 939, 3760. We've got two bags of 823, 648, sorry, Z762, a nice big bag of that. This is going to be our second and final fairy dust color. The fairy dust mica powder coating is much easier to see on darker drills than on lighter drills, but it is there. We've got 3371, 3325, 517, we've got two bags of that, 839, 3022, 3750, and 926. And then our final strand here, we've got 926, two bags of 336, 739, 646, 932, 3841. It looks like this one from 840 came over to have a party. Then we've got 840, and our third and final AB is going to be AB 5200. This is going to be a white AB that is so, it's in, you know, I have a bag of, I got a bag of drills that has a hole in it somewhere, obviously, because, alrighty. We'll have to figure out, and they're all over the floor. Cool. Have to figure out which bag has a hole in it so that I can get those put in a Ziploc bag. I don't know that I've ever worked on a Diamond Art Club kit that has ABs that did not have 141 as an AB. I'm just going to go through these really quick and try to find that one with a hole in it. I have no idea which one it is, but it's one in that strand, because every time I move it, there are more drills coming out everywhere. So, just gonna, oh, where's that toolkit? We're just gonna scoop these into the tray so that when I am ready to use them, this is the first time I have filmed a video in quite a while. So naturally, of course, it's going to be, what would it be without a little chaos, right? And even if I can't figure out which drill, like which bag these drills go in, because it does come with that warranty guarantee, I know that if I were to run out of a color that I needed, all I have to do is send Diamond Art Club a message and let them know, and they'll get it taken care of. I have no doubts about that. I'm so happy for this. So part of what I want to do is talk about, I'm going to show y'all where the special drills from this kit go, the ones that are charted. And then I'm also going to talk about extra ones that I plan to use. Because if you've been here before, you know that I like to bling. I like to add extra sparkle and whatnot to my canvas from DP with Sparklers. So we'll talk about that too. So our first special drill is going to be this AB 321. It's this red one from earlier. And that's going to be a Wi-Fi looking symbol. So where does that one go? That one's going to go here, I believe. I think that's a mailbox. It looks like a mailbox. We're going to call it a mailbox. So it's in the mailbox. It's in the wreath. And then it's going to be in the, I think these are supposed to be Christmas ornaments on the tree. It's going to be in the, highlighting the Christmas ornaments on the tree. And then the lights, I think those are supposed to be lights. I can't tell if they're supposed to be lights or if they're just like Christmas decorations, but that's where that AB is going to go, is in all of those. Our next AB is going to be AB 972. It's this bright yellowy orange one, and that is a square. That's going to go here in the windows. So I'm imagining that that's supposed to reflect, like it's supposed to be like light shining through the windows. So that's where that's going to go. Then we've got the AB 5200. I'm not going to pull that one back out because it's, no, never mind. It is right here. AB 5200, it's that white AB. And that's going to be a white background with a black dot. That is going to be highlighting in all of this snow here. So the snow on the branch, icicles that are hanging down. More drills, seriously, where? I swear they're just multiplying. Where are they coming from? Sorry about that. And then this smoke or steam rising from the chimney, you're gonna have some of this AB up in there as well. I swear at this point it's just raining drills. Like, okay. Up next is gonna be our fairy dust drills. So we've got the Z471, that's this orange colored one. And that is going to be the lollipop symbol. That lollipop symbol is going to be alongside that first AB, or that second AB. It's going to go in the mirror, it's going to go in the windows as well. And I don't see it anywhere else. And then our last special drill is going to be that Z762. That one is in that strand that I do think is spilling drills, so that's going to stay in the box. But that one is going to be the... I give my symbols nicknames. I think a lot of people do. I'm going to call that a sideways Christmas tree. And let's see if we can figure out where that's going to go. Ah, it's all up in here in the bush. It looks like it's just going to be highlighting in small little areas. Yeah, so it's going to be down here in the snow as well, along this brick wall, and over here as well. And here in the snow on the ground, and in the brick staircase leading up to the front door. So yeah, that's where all of those special drills are charted. Now, as far as additional special drills, I think that I would really like to make these in the Christmas tree, or in this tree and across the front of the house. I would really like to make them look, because in the original, in the rendering, it looks like they're meant to be Christmas ornaments. I think I'm not gonna use the AB. I think I'm going to use a red metallic drill there instead. And I'm just gonna do that for the ornaments on the tree and across the front of the house. The wreath, I haven't decided if I'm gonna do it on the wreath yet or not. The mailbox is gonna stay as its original charted AB. Then we've got the AB 972, this square here in the windows. I'm going to redo the windows. I plan in the windows, I'm going to use slivers and sliverettes from DP with Sparklers. Slivers and sliverettes are, they're rectangular drills that make, in my opinion, they make lines look more defined. And so I'm going to use those for the window panes. And then I was thinking that inside the window panes, where it's meant to look like light coming through, I think I'm going to do that. I want to do that all in crystal to give it that transparent see-through effect. So that's what I want to do there. I am probably going to leave this white AB as it is, except for up here in this smoke coming from the chimney. I think that I'm going to switch it for a pixie dust drill. A pixie dust drill comes from DP with Sparklers. It's the same thing as a fairy dust drill. They just have a different name for it. It does still have that mica powder coating on it. So the steam or smoke coming from the chimney will still shimmer and stand out. It's just going to be more subtle. And then I think that this part here in the sky, I think I'm going to do some of that. Probably this which is 712. I'm gonna do that in fairy dust as well, just to give it a little bit more of a subtle shimmery standout. So that is what I plan to do enhancement wise for this kit in particular. I will see y'all in the next part for a whip and chat. Bye for now. All right, and welcome back. If I could figure out how to do this correctly, hopefully that transition between the unboxing and the whip and chat portion of my Christmas premiere went smoothly and very quickly. I'm just gonna chat with y'all for a little bit. I know that there's several people, hopefully, here in the chat, and hopefully I am able to be there present with y'all. At the time of this filming, though, I don't know for sure that I'm going to be able to be present, but I'm going to do my best to be there with y'all. Today I am working on Hanging on the Moon by Cherry Yuki. This is from Jaded Gem Shop, and it's actually it was actually fully, I checked with Jade on this to make sure that I was getting the correct information. Jade did fully hand chart this one, and it has been so lovely to work on. This is actually the first kit I've done from Jaded Gem Shop that I chose to have done in round drills. I do have another one from Jade kitted up that also has round drills, but I hadn't started on it yet. That is one that I will probably do pretty soon after the new year because I am just so excited to work on it. My tray today did come from Munimade. I do have the Elizabeth Ward storage containers here. My cover minder came from a relatively new shop in the community called Shire Shenanigans. The owner, her name is Nicole. She's super sweet, and I love all the little different sayings that she has on her cover binders. They're great. My pen came from Swampwood, and this was from his recent holiday drop. This was actually the first time I've ever seen him do something like this, where he put like a little, I don't even know what you would call it, in the center of the pen, but there's a little snowman in this pen, and it's super cute, and I'm obsessed with it. My 12 placer has putty in it from WIP. It's her apple cinnamon wee putty, and it smells great, and it's quickly, Laura, this is quickly becoming my favorite putty that I have ever used. I absolutely love it. My single placer, I don't have any wax in there. Well, let's see if I've got some handy here really quick. I do. I'm going to be using the Black Raspberry Vanilla wax from Pure Bliss Wax Co. in my single placer. My multi-placer did come from Diamond Art Club. It is one of their stainless steel super thin multi-placers. And then my single placer, I believe this one came from, yes, this one came from Everlasting Tips. As much as I love my Swampwood pens, I don't know what it is, but the single placers from the stainless steel single placers from Diamond Art Club will not fit into my Swampwood pens. I actually, fun fact, I nearly cracked one of my Swampwood pens trying to get it to fit in there. So I have learned the hard way to not use one of those single placers in my Swampwood pens. So how is everybody doing? I hope y'all are doing fantastic this holiday season. Life has been crazy. Life has been crazy. I have been working some absolute insane hours at work. For those of you that don't know, I am an accountant. I do all kinds of tax work for individuals and businesses during tax seasons. And then outside of the traditional tax seasons, I'm an auditor. And I do audits for nonprofits, governmental entities like towns and cities, and I don't know that I've ever worked on a county. I know that the firm I work for does do several county audits, but I've never worked on a county audit. I have worked on audits for appraisal districts, so like your tax assessor, those appraisal districts have to undergo audits, and I've worked on several of those. But the main type of audits that I work on are public school districts here in Texas, and our firm audits, how many are we auditing this year? We are auditing 52 different school districts, and by the time all is said and done at the end of audit season, I will have worked on somewhere between 30 and 32 of those 52 audits. It's been a very busy audit season for me. I have never worked on this many audits in a single season before. So it's been new, it's been a learning curve. But it's also been fun. I'm one of those people, I like numbers, I love numbers, I love math. And so I have a great time with it. But it has meant some long working hours for me. I think the most hours I worked in a week this audit season, I've been averaging 55 to 60 hours a week. And I think there was one week I put in like 60 to 65 hours. So it's been incredibly long. Our firm actually did something new this year, and one of the newer people that our firm hired, he came to us from a corporate accounting background, and he always organized a fantasy football league for his staff. And so this year, for the first time, our firm did a fantasy football league, and I'm a football girl. I freaking love watching football. During football season, there is a football game on my TV, Monday nights, Thursday nights. Sometimes I'll watch Friday Night Lights and watch high school football, not very often. I watch college football all day on Saturdays, and then Sundays during the day, and then Sunday night I watch NFL. And I also pay for an NFL subscription so that I can go back and watch any game that wasn't streaming in my area, or that I wasn't able to watch while it was on live. And so when I signed up to participate in this fantasy football league, everybody in my office was like, oh, she's going to be so easy to beat. Oh, she's not going to be any real competition for the money pot at the end of the season. The money pot is actually, it's really nice. First place gets $160, second place gets $60, and then third place I think gets $20. And we're going into, as of the time of this filming, we are going into the playoffs, and I had a bye week the first week of the playoffs because I managed to secure the second seed in our league going into the playoffs, and everybody in our office was like, how did you manage this? And I will say, like, I did a lot of it on my own. I did not do all of it on my own. Kara, the principal painter, she's one of my best friends in the community, and her husband, Marlon, actually helped me quite a bit with my fantasy league. He didn't tell me what to do. I would just call or text him and go like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this with my fantasy league. Is this a dumb idea? And he would tell me, yes, that's dumb, don't do that. Or, I hadn't thought of that. No, that's a good idea. Go ahead and do that and let me go do that in my own leagues. So I came in second in our league, right underneath our tax manager, who secured the #1 seed going into the playoff round. So he and I are both on a bye week this week, and then going into next week, I'm kind of nervous because I know who I'm going up against, and her team has been just absolutely killing it the last few weeks, and a couple of my players got injured, which is not good. So I don't know quite how I'm going to handle that yet. One of them is going to be out for the rest of the season. He broke his foot. So I already know that I'm going to be dropping him and picking up somebody else in his stead. He'd been on my bench the whole season anyways, so it wasn't like he was one of my big point makers. But still, it sucks to have injured players going into the playoffs. I really don't feel like I have a whole lot to talk about because literally all I've been doing with my life is working. Trying to think what else. Katie, Lindsay, Kara, and I are still in the we're gearing up for Crafters Paradise retreat coming up in May of 2025. And it's been an absolute joy to work with them. It's been so much fun planning everything that we're going to be doing at the retreat, and I'm so looking forward to it. Trying to think what else I've had going on. I really seriously have not been doing much with my life except working. Oh, okay, here's something, and it's even diamond painting related. You don't have to listen to me ramble on about sports. I worked on my very first mini dazzle set from Diamond Art Club, and it turned out really, really well. And I was, not gonna lie, I was kind of surprised that I liked it. And I was surprised that I liked it because I had been working on a paint gem set, and after working on that paint gem set, I destashed the rest of my paint gem sets because I was not liking the paint gem set that I was working on. And I don't know if it's specifically the one that I was working on or if it was the rendering on the paint gem sets in general. I will fully admit I don't know anything about how Paint Gem renders their images. I don't know if they are computer rendered. Judging by the amount of confetti that was in the one that I was working on, I highly doubt that they are hand rendered. And so I really was not liking it. The mini canvas that I finished from that Paint Gem set, I knew what it was supposed to be, and I hated it because I didn't feel like it looked like what it was supposed to look like. Parts of it literally just looked like a blob of color. And so I decided to destash the rest of my Paint Gem sets, but I took a chance with Diamond Art Club's mini dazzle sets, and I like them so much more. I like them so much more. I've done a mini canvas from Jade earlier in this year, and I really liked that one as well. And I know, I don't know if I don't know if she's made that public knowledge yet. Okay, I don't know that she's made that public knowledge yet, so I know Jade's got some new stuff coming out that she's super excited about and that I'm super excited about. So just make sure you follow her on social media to see what she's got coming, because it's gonna be great, and I'm super looking forward to it. What else? I'm filming this pretty late at night, and so I'm kind of tired myself. By the time I get home from work, most days it is just about all I can do to make sure that I eat dinner because I'm so tired and I've been thinking all day. Oh, I know. Let's do something. Let's talk about something holiday related, since it's the holidays. Let me know down in the chat what your favorite holiday drink is. My favorite holiday drink, I love hot chocolate, but I make mine a little extra. I like to make mine extra special, I guess we'll call it. I love to put peppermint rum chata in my hot chocolate, and so it's I like a boozy hot chocolate. We'll say it that way. I like a boozy hot chocolate. Let's see, let's keep on the pattern with holiday food and drink. Gosh. All of a sudden I'm blanking on food that we eat around the holidays. Oh, I say we, my family, because I am not one that is much for cooking. I prefer to bake if I'm going to be doing anything. I definitely prefer to bake because it is much more structured. There's, you have to have a specific amount of flour or baking soda or whatever it is that you're using. You have to have a specified amount. Well, with cooking, you have a little bit more freedom. Is freedom the right word? I'm not sure that freedom's the right word, but we're gonna go with freedom because I can't think of a better word at this moment. Sometimes a recipe will say like, oh, a dash of salt, and I'm like, what is that? Like, no, give me like, do you want like a teaspoon? Do you want a quarter teaspoon? Like, give me a measurable amount. Don't tell me a dash. I don't know what a dash means. And my mom one year, I still have these somewhere. I don't know where they are at the moment, but my mom got me a set of she got me a set of measuring spoons for Christmas one year. She put them in my stocking, and they were the tiniest measuring spoons I had ever seen. And it's because they were literally, one was a pinch, one was a dash, one was a smidge. And so like, she was like, here, like now you have no excuse for not cooking or not liking to cook because you can't measure, because now you can measure a smidge. And I'm like, thanks. It's not going to change the fact that I don't like to cook. But I definitely do prefer baking. And every year my family makes these chocolate crinkle cookies, and it's a chocolate cookie that I don't know the food science behind how it works, but we make this chocolate cookie dough, and then we roll it into a ball and we coat it in powdered sugar. And then when we bake them and they spread, it makes like cracks in the powdered sugar, and it makes crinkles in the powdered sugar. And so it's a chocolate crinkle cookie, and they are by far my favorite cookie to eat at Christmas time. I also am a huge fan of the Ghirardelli peppermint bark. Is it peppermint bark or is it just like peppermint? It might just be peppermint chocolate. It's like milk chocolate on the bottom, white chocolate on top, and then it's got like chunks of peppermint in it. But it's the Ghirardelli peppermint squares, and I absolutely love them. And I was talking to a friend about it recently. She and I were both talking about how much we love this peppermint candy from Ghirardelli, and she was telling me, she was like, if she doesn't go to the store by like the day before Christmas to get her some and stock up on it, they are all sold out, and they don't restock it until the following holiday season. And I'm like, that's bonkers. Like, that is crazy. They know it sells super well. Why don't they restock it after they sell out? And she was saying that it's because they don't want to get stuck with a bunch of stock that they can't sell. Well, from a business perspective, I get that. I still think it might be a little silly, but I get it. And I was telling her, it's like, I never have a problem finding it. I can find it in my stores here, like starting mid-November and all the way through the new year. I never have a problem finding it. Well, go figure. I told her I never have a problem finding it, and guess what I have not been able to find in stores? I have not been able to find the Ghirardelli peppermint squares in stores anywhere. I don't know what it is. I don't know if my stores have stopped carrying it. I don't know if I'm not looking in the right places. Have not been able to find it. And I also don't want to, like, I know the store employees are there to help you find something when you can't find it, but I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person that goes and asks. Because I don't want to, like, what if it was super obvious where it was and I just couldn't find it? I don't want to look stupid. So I just don't ask. I would rather leave. But that's just me and my brain being silly. So yeah, maybe, ooh, I wonder if I try ordering it from the app for mobile pickup. I wonder if I could get my hands on it that way. That's an idea. I'll have to think about that some more. I really don't need any more chocolate. I've got plenty of chocolate downstairs, but none of it is that Ghirardelli peppermint chocolate. I am suddenly being reminded as to why I don't film WIP and chats more often, and it's because I don't know what to say to fill the silence. I really don't. I don't feel like I have enough going on in my life to tell y'all about. I don't even know when the last time I did a WIP and chat was, to be honest. It's probably been like, I think the last one I did was over the retreat back in May. So it's been like 6 or 7 months since I filmed a WIP and chat. And I don't do them because I never know what to say. So I hope y'all are all having a wonderful, wonderful day. I know that my premiere goes live on Boxing Day, which is the 26th of December. I'm actually supposed to work that day. I'm taking vacation time. I either have to use my vacation time or lose it, and so I'm going to use it and be off that day. Well, I hope y'all have been enjoying the Christmas premiere so far. I think I have rambled on long enough here. That combined with the unboxing that I did in the first half, that was really my goal, was to work on that with y'all during the WIP and chat portion, but your girl here failed to get her life together and get the enhancements ordered that she wanted in time, and so the enhancements did not arrive in time for me to work on that with y'all. But this Hanging on the Moon kit is super cute and has been working up super fast. I'm almost done with this bottom row here. This section is the last section on the bottom row, and with my 12 placer this will go super fast. And then I have over here on the left side, I have like almost all the way up to the top and like halfway across these squares done. And so it's been, naturally I messed up my washi tape section. It's just been going really fast, and it's super cute, and the render on it is absolutely amazing. Jade did a wonderful job with it. She has done some really amazing hand charted kits, so y'all make sure to go check out what Jade has in her shop. And I think I'm just about out of time here, so I hope y'all are having a wonderful holiday season. Thank you so much to Crashly for organizing these premieres each year. I think it's really wonderful that we get to spend the holidays together whenever we need a break from our families, or if you don't have anybody that you are spending the holidays with. These premieres are a wonderful way to spend some time with people online that you have stuff in common with, so that you're not alone. You're never alone in this community, and I think that these premieres are a wonderful way to show that. So Crashly, thank you so much for organizing all of this, and I will chat with y'all in the next time I see you. I believe that if you came to access this through the premiere playlist, it should automatically take you to the next one, and I will be completely honest, I have no idea who's up after me. I am so sorry. I will put it in the description box below though, the name of the channel that comes up after mine. So thank y'all so much for bearing with me and my social awkwardness during this last half hour here, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!